I have.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. It's the Phoenix Suns and the Sacramento Kings. Here are the five for the Suns. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Kuzi in at the one. Kuzi, the pass to Wembanyama, Olajuwon, using his post moves to get the 2 points.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Bird. That's tipped. Here's Kuzi. Hits the trifecta.
And Wemby using his unique perspective to find the open man.
About a minute into this first quarter. Here's Frazier. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Five on the clock. Here's Frazier. Pulls up on the wing. Abdul-Jabbar misses. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Wembanyama down low to the wing, right side. Here's Kuzi. Rebound by Sacramento. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, yeah, I was able to talk with Sacramento's head coach. And he acknowledged that they're facing one of the most dynamic players in the league in Gilgeous-Alexander. He said there's no way to defend him, that his speed and movement, we need to be ready to rotate and help on every possession. Still, he said, they're all looking forward to the challenge.
Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Wembanyama. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Ginobili. Here's Bird. And there's the screen to stop the run. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Tries the 9-footer. That one rolls around and rims out. Kings trail by 4. For 3, George. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Into the lane. The shot won't fall. Here are the Kings with the ball now. Ginobili, the pass to Frazier. George for 3. That one no good. Phoenix leading by 4. Over to the wing. The 3 from Wembanyama. The shot that time not on target.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Bird's gone 1 of 5 from the field. Over to the left wing. Here's Gervin. No points so far. Wembanyama screen. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. And it's Bird with a rebound. To stop the drought. Sinks the tray.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And it's a completely new group for the Kings. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the Suns. Pass to Gervin. Wembanyama scanning the floor. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Paul passes to Embiid. Jordan against Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
SGA, an outstanding defender, that time sends it back.
Pass to Gervin. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Pettit. Joel Embiid with the board.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Jordan.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Pass to Gervin. Here's Pettit. Wembanyama, screen on Love. Pettit. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And the Suns pushing it up now. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. He drops it from range. Pettit's got 5.
I just love the ball movement.
Kings trail by 6. And here's Jordan. There's 14 seconds left in the opening quarter. 6 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. Sinks it from distance. He's got 5.
And this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
1 quarter in the books, and it. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Phoenix.
Well, it's all fast break points, those easy buckets. They are so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. We've got Damian Lillard. And it's Kukoc in at small forward. Lillard passes to Pettit. Here's Iverson. Ooh, rejected by Jordan. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Here's Frazier. No points yet. Jordan goes in. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup.
Oh, what a mid-air adjustment. You know, he had to alter his release point, but didn't let it throw off the shot.
Here's Olajuwon. Lillard outside. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen away. Here's Frazier, defended by Lillard. That puts him in the lead. And the Kings lead by 1.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Lillard up top. Out to the wing. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Pass to Frazier. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Here's Iverson. Lillard up top. Lets it fly. And he buries his first look.
And that's a veteran move by Lillard to see the D closing and get the shot away.
And the Kings call time here. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Thompson, he's checked in for Sacramento. George outside. Off target with the 3.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Here's Iverson. The shot comes out. Thompson with some nice D. The Kings leading. Pass to Frazier. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And it's Bird missing.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Now Lillard. Here's Pettit. Puts up a 3. And it's Bird with a rebound. Bird's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to George. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
And out of bounds, Sacramento will have it.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Here's Bird. And another miss by Sacramento. The Suns trailing. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Kings.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Thompson, he's checked in for Frazier.
Could have taken the lead there, but instead, they're going to have to settle for the tie.
Outside, Green. Here's our test. Yet to see a basket. 6 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Drills it from deep. And the Kings lead by 3.
Not an ideal start for them. The shots weren't dropping, but they're definitely surging now and could open this lead up even more.
Here's Kukoc. Outside Wembanyama. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Artest. Kuzi with the rebound. Suns trail by 3. There's 1:40 left in the first half. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Shoots over Thompson. Gilgeous-Alexander undeterred.
Well, you can see the kind of attention that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is now getting from the defense. This guy is elite offensively. You send what you can in his direction.
Phoenix making a switch here. There's 1:26 left in the second. Now Green. Thompson passes to Embiid. Now Green. Fader on the way. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Here's Wembanyama. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Joel Embiid.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Pass to Embiid. No good there. Good D by Wembanyama. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has become the master at drawing fouls.
Phoenix shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. No good on that one. And the second free throw is good.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
We've got 22 seconds left in the second quarter. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Sacramento shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. He's off on the first. Good on the second one. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes a 3. He can't hit that time. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Suns on top, leading by a point. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Checking out the Kings. Not much movement from them up or down, which isn't a bad thing. They've just shown force in their conference.
Yeah. Looking now at our featured game this evening, the Phoenix Suns have a close one on their hands.
Their keys to the game have been opening all the...
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. The Suns leading. We've got George, and it's Ginobili in a 2-guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Knocked loose. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6 rebounds here tonight. George passes to Ginobili. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Here's Kuzi. George defending. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander takes the three. Gilgeous-Alexander drills a three.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander continues to hone in. When he's draining threes, he's almost unguardable.
Pass to Bird. Fires the three. Kicks it to George. Fires for three. It's hauled in by the Suns. Olajuwon's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
Quick trigger there by SGA. I'll tell you, on the catch, be ready to rise and fire.
Timeout, timeout.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Timeout called. The Kings. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Ginobili. And he makes it on the layup.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. 9 points in the game. Puts up a deep three. Kept alive. Here's Olajuwon. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. Olajuwon's gotten his 2nd bucket.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Still without a bucket. Got it.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Kuzi, the pass to Wembanyama. They set the pick. Pass to Kuzi. This one for three. Sacramento grabs the miss. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Frazier, the pass to Bird. Off target from 3-point range.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Here's Frazier. Here's Ginobili. And down it goes. 2 points. Ginobili's gotten 4 this quarter.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's the pick. Fires the three. Unable to get that one. Kings trail by 5. Here's Bird. Gets the three to fall. Bird's got 9.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Kuzi, pass to Pettit. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Seems like they've lost their defensive focus here in the second half, giving up way too much cheddar.
Here's Artest. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Suns lead by 5. Wembanyama, the pass to Gervin. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 9. Pass to Gervin. Here's Kuzi, 6 to shoot. Goes up from the top of the key. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a 3-point play. It's going to be Evan Mobley. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Phoenix.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
Now here's Paul. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Love inside. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Well, you like to see Kevin Love operate from there. Yes, he can shoot the three, but he's also a dangerous interior scorer.
Lillard passes to Iverson. And 1:01 left to play in the third. Lillard deciding where to go with it. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Iverson. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Here's Jordan, and they pick up 2. Jordan's got his third bucket of the night.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Here's Iverson. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. And the Suns lead by 6.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And Paul gets it to go.
Well, Chris Paul by nature wants to pass the ball, but if you leave him open, he understands he's got to make those shots.
And here's Lillard. From deep. It's not going to go for him. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Suns ahead, up by 3. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for the Suns, getting the 4th quarter going. We've got Damian Lillard, and it's Olajuwon in at the 5, roaming the paint. Keeps it alive. It's good on the putback.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. Lillard passes to Olajuwon. Here's Iverson. Floats one up. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
Well, let's remember a former defensive player of the year, Draymond Green, sending it back. Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Now here's Green to take the lead. It's hauled in by Pettit.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Kukoc, the pass to Lillard. Dave makes his move. No good on the shot. The Kings trailing. Shot's good by Thompson.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. And Sacramento making a change here. George is checked in. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Mike Budenholzer said to the team. And a big reason their team is down, the three-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And I'll tell you, a tough first half puts it in the rear view. The shooting percentage starting to reflect that.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
What's been amazing to watch is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander going from good player to now putting his name at the very top of the list in terms of great guards in the league.
Down low. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Following the score by Sacramento, here's Kuzi. Nails the baby hook. And the Suns lead by 2.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Green, the pass to Ginobili. And he's going for the lob. And Mobley throws it down.
Wow, that is some big-time airtime by Evan Mobley. My goodness.
Kuzi, the pass to Pettit. Here's Gervin. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on the three. And it's Sacramento's ball. Here's Ginobili. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
The Suns making a switch here. Wembanyama's checked in. Here's Olajuwon. The floater. Rebound by Sacramento. Birds got 5 rebounds tonight. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Offensive rebound. Fires from deep. There's the block. Here's Gervin. From down in the low post, it goes.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Here's Frazier. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Olajuwon's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Oh, George with a steal. And here they come for the finish. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And he drops the first. So he gets them both.
Well, consistency is so critical, especially in clutch moments. This guy has got that gene.
Pass to Olajuwon. Tipped. Here's Bird, covered by Wembanyama. To the inside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Here's Kuzi. Here's Olajuwon. And the Suns miss again. The Kings lead by 5. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Frazier. Yeah, that one's good.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
A minute 20 left to play in the fourth. Here's Olajuwon. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Well, they did a tremendous job keeping guys fresh. Their aggressiveness took over, showcased by their points off the fast break.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity, forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
Here's Bird over Wembanyama. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
44 seconds left in the game. Shot clock at 6. Outside Wembanyama. Yes! What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Here's Ginobili. Pass to Frazier. To the paint. Releases. And he can't bank that one in.
And there's only one option. They need a triple.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from three. Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
And so it's Phoenix with it.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals. Establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
And so it's Sacramento with the W. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job.
Day9 Sports presents Thursday night of the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And as always, we'll hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. We'll see the Golden State Warriors and the Orlando Magic. So with Gasol on the bench, this is the group Don Nelson has on the floor right now. They've got Klay Thompson. Ewing is out there with Duncan. And it's Durant. And it's Curry in at the point guard position. And the three ball is good.
And the defense has to be aggressive with Luka from range. Give him any space, and he is looking to pull.
Thompson in the corner. Over Mitchell. The shot by Thompson, no good. Last game for the Warriors, it was a loss to the Suns. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Doncic.
And a volume scorer, Mitchell excels at getting inside and converting.
Outside, KD. Back to Curry. Hill against KD. Shot clock at 6. Banked in off the glass.
He's just too long and lanky. Durant can go through you or around on the inside.
Hill looking it over. Back to Doncic. Shoots over Curry. And it's Doncic missing. Mitchell against Thompson. Outside Curry. Back to Thompson. Duncan with the screen for Thompson. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Doncic outside. Towns kicks to Doncic. Towns a screen on Curry. And here's Doncic from the arc. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Curry can't get it to go. Doncic outside. Pass to Mitchell. Doncic with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Towns wide open. The Magic again can't hit. On the wing, Thompson. Covered by Mitchell. Left side, Durant. Puts up a three. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Oh, KD could sit out there all day and nail threes if the defense lets him.
Pass to Towns. He's off on that one. Great D that time from Duncan. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. A 3-ball. No good that time.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Hill. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. The Warriors leading. Here's KD. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Durant Hill picks one up.
And just using that length to his full advantage. Durant draws the foul, and we know what usually happens when he steps to the line.
Johnson, he's checked in for Klay Thompson.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Different look here for the Warriors. Marcus All's checked in for Ewing. Bosh comes in for Tim Duncan. Pierce is checked in for Kevin Durant. And Thomas subbed in for Stephen Curry. Now, here's Johnson. After David Robinson's miss. Johnson finds Gasol. Pierce down low. Kicks it out to Johnson. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
Now, here's Doncic. Robinson sets a screen for Doncic. Hands it from downtown. Doncic has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Orlando. Pass to Gasol. We've got 1:23 left here in the first quarter. It's Pierce on the wing. Still yet to score. Yep, it counts.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Arizon. Now Doncic. Over Thomas. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
What determination from Doncic, pushing his shot through despite some stiff defense to draw the foul.
And the second free throw, good. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Edwards against Pierce. Golden State moving it around. Gasol kicks to Thomas. Johnson outside. Bosh, a screen on Mitchell. Here's Johnson. It's rebounded by Doncic.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Mitchell passes to Doncic. Down low. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Well, look, it's tough to keep Edwards out of the lane and tough to stop him once he's in there.
Inside, here's Bosh. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And that does it for the first quarter. The Warriors on top, up by 4. Stay. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
They've got Halliburton. Rubber is out there with Yao. Then there's Edwards. And it's Arizon in at the small forward spot. That's who's out there for Orlando. And he gets the bucket. Yao's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Magic. Johnson surveying the floor. Here's Ewing. Good work defensively by Yao. Orlando trailing here. Here's Arizon. Still without a basket. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Duncan with the screen for Johnson. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Ewing. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the net.
The Magic have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
Well, you can tell this team looks to Anthony Edwards to set the tone on the floor. His intensity becomes their intensity. And let me tell you, his intensity is always high.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul. Edwards against Johnson. Back to Duncan. 5 on the clock. No good that time. Good D by Weber. And Weber's got the ball here for the Magic. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Another miss by Orlando. Here's the Warriors with the ball. Nothing offensively yet from them in the second quarter. Johnson with it. Picked up by Edwards. Duncan kicks to Curry. Here's the 3. Wow! Curry automatic from deep.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pick by Yao to the paint. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. So for the Magic, Robinson's checked in for Yao. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Halliburton. And the Warriors also making a change. Thompson's checked in. From 15 feet away, rebound by the Magic. Here's Harrison. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And it's Doncic missing.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
KD passes to Duncan. Now here's Ewing. Thompson from long range. Ewing kicks to Curry. That's good, and Ewing with the assist. Curry's got his second bucket tonight.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Saturday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Portland Trail Blazers. Then on Monday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks.
And you know for that matchup with New York, you know they want to come out and make a big statement in that one. It won't be easy, but anything can happen.
And the Warriors making a change here. Marion's checked in.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
Pass to Ewing. Curry with it. 6 to shoot. Pulls it from 20. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
He has gotten into a great rhythm here in this quarter, playing with just bundles of confidence.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Hill, he's checked in for Orlando. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Edwards. And then for Golden State, Marcus All's checked in for Ewing. Pierce comes in for Duncan. And Thomas subbed in for Curry. And here is Doncic. He's got 9. Hill. It's Robinson high post. Pass to Doncic. Over Thomas. And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Gasol passes to Pierce. 1:31 left in the second quarter. Here's Pierce. Out of bounds. Orlando takes possession. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Orlando. 1:27 left to play here in the half. Doncic outside. Towns kicks to Hill. And here's Doncic from the arc. Sean Marion grabs the miss.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Thomas gets the bucket.
And though Thomas is great from the perimeter, he has a toughness and a willingness to go in amongst the trees and kind of mix it up.
Doncic passes to Towns. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
And it's the Magic with the ball. Trailing by 2. For 3, Mitchell. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight.
Reliable. That's Mitchell from 3.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Gasol setting the pick for Thompson. Off target from outside. Stolen by Thompson. Outside Thomas. Thompson in the post. Over Mitchell. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Magic lead by 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
And looking at the Trailblazers matchup, on paper, these teams are pretty even. So what will be the determining factor there, Ernie? I'm not sure, but they got to avoid minimum.
And turning now to the game we've been watching, Luka Doncic has been lighting it up.
Well, I love.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Orlando. It's a one-point game. So with Johnson sitting on the bench, this is the group Don Nelson has on the floor right now. They've got Ewing. Duncan is out there with Durant. Then it's Curry. And it's Thompson in at the shooting guard position.
Well, when it comes to big men, you're not going to find a better catch-and-shoot option than Cat.
Ewing dishes to Thompson. Duncan with a screen on Mitchell. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in the games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind, and it's fun to watch. Outside Durant. Fires from the wing. Misses off the left iron.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
Towns sets the pick for Doncic. No good on the three.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
And Thompson kicks to Curry. Hits the three-point bomb. Curry's got 11 points.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Outside Hill. Doncic looking it over. And the three off target.
They've come out a little cold after that halftime break. Just 1 of 5 from the field to start the third quarter. Yeah, and they hold the lead in spite of his cold shooting night. He has not been able to get it going.
Duncan with the block.
He's the defensive anchor for this team. Duncan excels at reading shooters and then altering their shots.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Outside, Towns. Will it go? Once again off the mark, Orlando. Warriors leading by 4. Thompson from long range. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Fires it up. That's good on the jump shot. He's got 13.
And he's such a polished shooter. You can't give Doncic these kinds of opportunities or he's going to burn you.
To the inside. And then Ewing with the jam.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Mitchell outside. Grant Hill on the wing. Outside, Towns. No good from outside. And it's the Warriors' ball. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Durant just inside the line. That one falls.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Mitchell. Sweet teardrop. Donovan Mitchell.
And so tricky there with the floater. Mitchell aware of when he should try his luck shooting that shot.
Timeout called the Warriors. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. There's 1:47 left to play here in the third. Johnson with it. Picked up by Edwards. A nice shot by Gasol.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Outside Edwards. Edwards with confidence.
Well, it doesn't matter where he is on the court. If Edwards likes a look, he's going to take it.
Pass to Gasol. Golden State moving it around. Pierce. Now Meng pulls it in. And 1:01 left in the third. And there's the call on Bosch. That's his first foul. There's 53 seconds left here in the third quarter. Halliburton passes to Yao. Here's Harrison. Up top, Edwards. He's guarded by Johnson.
And they're not creating as many open looks now as they did in the first half. They've got to get sharper at the offensive end if they hope to bounce back in this game.
Gasol with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Thomas. Cans the 12-footer. And the Warriors lead by 5.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Edwards with another miss. Got it! Oh! Wow!
Amazing! Perfect timing there.
That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. The Warriors on top as they wrap up the third quarter with an energy burst, a 19-7 run. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Yao is out there with Weber. Then it's Halliburton. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Harrison in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Orlando. Yao with a screen on Johnson. Pass to Harrison. And a miss there on the triple.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
The Magic trail by 10. Now Halliburton. Back to Edwards. This one for three. It's rebounded by Durant. Durant's got his fourth rebound in this one. Fades back. It's hauled in by the Magic. Yao's got his fourth rebound in this one. Here's Edwards. Johnson with the block.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Ewing, a screen on Edwards. To the middle. It's Ewing that time on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got his third assist on the night. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
The Magic called timeout. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Robinson's checked in for Yao. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Weber. Mitchell, he's checked in for Edwards. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Halliburton. And Golden State also making a change. Thompson's checked in. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, during the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Magic was saying to his team. He was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient, run the offense, make the extra pass. We don't have to make up the deficit all at once. We'll see if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Towns finds Mitchell. Off target with his three.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Thompson passes to Curry. Curry getting it done inside.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Doncic outside. Towns sets the pick for Doncic. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. No good on the triple.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
And Harrison gets it to go.
And certain guys dictate the pace of the game. Doncic as much as anyone.
Warriors leading by 9. Outside, KD. For three, Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another three to fall.
Here's Robinson. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
Durant kicks to Curry. Back to Durant. Takes the three. Durant drains it from distance.
Nothing to see here, folks. Just another tremendous scoring night
from Durant.
And Orlando making a change here. Hill's checked in. The Magic trail by 10. Pass to Robinson. The shot, no good. Great defense that time from Ewing. Robinson's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. From the line, Durant going to work inside.
And the defense has to be aware of KD at all times, especially when he's hovering around that mid-range.
Robinson on the wing. Shoots over Ewing, and it's Robinson that time on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th assist in this one. Warriors leading by 10. We've got 1:23 left to play here in the 4th. It's Curry outside, and it's Orlando with the rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Doncic, forcing his way inside. Doncic.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
Doncic has gone 6 of 14 on the night. Duncan outside. KD looking around. It's Curry outside. That's in, coming off the assist from KD. And the Warriors lead by 11.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Towns finds Robinson. And Ewing with the block. Stolen by Mitchell. Doncic outside. Takes a 3. Drains the three-pointer. 29 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Now Curry. Thompson outside. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Magic. Pass to Robinson. So we see the Warriors get the win here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So now for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now we present the player of the game, Stephen Curry.
Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. We've got the Boston Celtics and the Los Angeles Clippers. And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. And it's Wilkins in at the 2. Here's Garnett.
That is powerful.
Oh, yes! And he jams it home with authority.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Here's Baylor. Bryant outside. The 3 is up. And Havlicek pulls it down. Pass to Stockton. To the right side. And here's O'Neal. Guarded by Howard. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Clippers. Here's Robertson. About a minute played here so far in the first. Fires it from 18. Off the window. It's good.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
Bryant in the high post. From deep. Nails it from 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Boston on offense. It's a 3-point game. Just over a minute and a half in. Stockton, pass to Havlicek. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Pass to Bryant from outside the arc. He buries it from 3. Bryant's got 6 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Garnett. Second chance shot. Rebound by the Clippers. Here's Baylor. Pass to Robertson. O'Neal pulls it in.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Here's Garnett. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
These are his first free throws of the game. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Pass to Baylor. To the middle. Here's Bryant. It's tipped. Here's Garnett. Here's Stockton. The rebound by Nowitzki.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Intercepted. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Here's Havlicek. Here's O'Neal. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Clippers in the lead. Going inside. Pass to Howard. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
And here are the Clippers now. Right side, Harden. Great D that time from Irving. They've been keeping things close.
And now have a chance to jump back on top, B.A.
Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Mourning. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. And Robertson gets it to go. Robertson's got his second basket.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
A minute 35 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Wilkins. Still no points. Just 5 on the clock. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Pass to Nowitzki. Tries it from the top of the key. Again, the Clippers score. 1:07 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Stockton. Outside Irving. Here's Wilkins. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Here's Stockton. No good with the triple. Los Angeles leading by 4. Harden with it. Inside. Here's Mourning. Deflected. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. Daniels passes to Worthy. Three-pointer, Harden. Rebounded by the Celtics. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Maravich. Banked it in off the glass.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Now Harden.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's Los Angeles up 4. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
We've got Dwight Howard, and it's Nowitzki in at the 4 slot. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. Pass to Havlicek. 6 on the shot clock. From behind the arc. Connects from downtown. Havlicek's got his second bucket on the night.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Nowitzki, an easy 2 on the layup.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Here's Maravich, following the score by Los Angeles. And it's good. 2 points.
Always a good possession when you can get that kind of look.
Pass to Nowitzki. Here's the 3. And Havlicek pulls it down. Boston trailing. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Now here's Irving. Fades away. The rebound by Nowitzki.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Here's Baylor. He's scoreless. And it's Nowitzki missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Offensive board. Poke loose. It's stolen by Howard. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Irving, the pass to Maravich. From deep three-point land. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Irving. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
Excellent use of his physical gifts. Goes up strong and captures the board.
Here's Maravich. Irving up top. Pass to McHale. Here's Havlicek. Stolen by Bryant. In transition. The finish. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Here's Maravich. Pass to O'Neal. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Here's Wilkins. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Maravich. Drives to the hoop. Oh, rejected by Howard. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Two on the clock. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Irving's got his first points of the night.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Bryant. Give him 8. With the drive, and the shot goes in. Bryant's got 10 points.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
O'Neal with it. He's against Howard. Pass to Wilkins. Here's Maravich. From outside, off the mark.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Howard's shot's good.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. The Clippers on D. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. Here's Maravich. Knocks it down from distance. He's got 7.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Here's Morant. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
The explosiveness of Morant is just incredible. His motor and work ethic are both tremendous as well.
Outside Irving. Out left to the wing. Here's Garnett. Here's Wilkins. And the Celtics another 3.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And Harden's got the ball here for Los Angeles. They lead by 4. 1:05 left in the second. Goes up. Morant, no good. Here's Wilkins. Garnett passes to Maravich. On the wing, Irving. Shoots over Harden. And it's Irving missing. The Clippers lead by 4. Here's Worthy. No made baskets yet. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Great to see players still working the in-between areas. There wasn't much resistance defensively.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. O'Neal passes to Garnett. To the left side wing. Screen by O'Neal. From about 19, another one falls for Boston.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
And here's Morant. Outside Harden. Lets the 3 fly. No good. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Clippers ahead, up by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. On the floor for Boston. And it's Havlicek in at the 3 spot. Pass to Stockton. Let's go with a 3. Howard grabs the miss.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Now here's O'Neal. Here's Stockton. Here's Havlicek. And the 3 off target.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Bryant outside. Pass to Robertson. There's the 3. Hits the 3-pointer. Robertson's got 7 points.
He's never going to pass up that shot. The defense giving him way too much room.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Wilkins, good.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Nowitzki.
Man, good whistle there.
Los Angeles shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time. And the Celtics in possession here. They trail by 6. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
90 seconds into the second half now. Here's Garnett. Pass to Wilkins. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Nowitzki's got 4 rebounds now.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
And the Clippers miss again. Celtics trail by 6. Garnett passes to Stockton. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Havlicek. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Howard's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
The 11-footer. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Howard's got his 2nd bucket of the night. Howard's gone 2 for 3 from the field. Pass to Garnett. Here's Wilkins. Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Bryant. Here's Baylor. Here's Howard. And it's rejected. Down low. Here's Wilkins. Again, the miss by Boston. The Clippers lead by 8. Bryant outside. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Baylor, the pass to Nowitzki. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Nowitzki's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Pass to Wilkins. Here's Garnett. O'Neal with it. Guarded by Howard. Crafty move. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Dwight Howard picks one up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. You know, for a while now, the NBA has done a last 2 minutes report on games. Richard, how do you think the players feel about this?
I can tell you how I feel. I don't like the 2-minute report. I think it does absolutely nothing to help the basketball game. Guys are frustrated. They need to move on. If they walk into the next game worried about the last 2-minute report, are they really focused on that game?
Now here's Irving. Oh, there's the alley. O'Neal misses.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
When it comes to winning big, basketball acumen is the difference. LeBron James said, quote, in the final 2 rounds of the playoffs, what's going to separate teams is IQ. There's moments in the game that a coach can't prepare you for, where you have to make adjustments right away. It's not experience, it's IQ.
He would know, Allie. Thanks. O'Neal passes to Maravich. Back to O'Neal. Pass to Maravich. Launches it. Gasol grabs the board.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
And here's Bryant outside. Pure from 3-point range. Bryant's got 13.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Now here's O'Neal. Pass to Maravich. Jacks up a 3. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Bryant. 13 points in the game. Here's Archibald. Here's Gasol. Got a hand on it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. Four on the clock. Three-pointer, Harden. Wilkins with a rebound. Celtics trail by 11. Maravich, the pass to Irving. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Morant. Gilmore grabs the miss. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. "19 seconds left in the third. Got it. Good job in the low post. Irving's got his second basket on the night.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
From deep, Morant. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Los Angeles, closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead, appearing in control. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. They've got Kobe Bryant, and it's Baylor in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Maravich, no good. Los Angeles leading by 7. Three-pointer. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Boston Celtics. On Monday, they'll be facing Bradley Beal and the Utah Jazz. And then on Wednesday, the Los Angeles Clippers come to town.
And for that game against Chicago, I'm sure they've been waiting for that one, and they're eager to see how they measure up against a quality opponent.
Pass to Nowitzki. Clock at 6. And here's Bryant outside. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
On the wing, Irving. Lays it up and banks it in.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
The Clippers in the lead. Bryant outside. A few possessions into the 4th. Just over a minute played. No good from outside. Pass to Irving. Here's Maravich. The 3. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
And he hits the first of 3. And he sinks the second. And he nails the 3rd. About a minute and a half into the 4th now. The Clippers lead by 5. Bryant outside. They set a pick. Pass to Nowitzki. Launches a 3. Celtics trail by 5. Outside Irving. The 3 is up. The rebound by Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the 4th. Pass to Bryant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. The first free throw is good. Second free throw, no good. And it's the Celtics ball. 6-point game. And Irving powers it home.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Pass to Nowitzki. Bryant outside. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Clippers?
Look, throughout this entire game, they've done a great job of drawing fouls. And as a result, they got a ton of points from the free throw line. That's keeping them in it.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
Here's Havlicek. For 3. Drops in the 3.
The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
To the middle. Tipped. Here's Garnett. Can't tie it up. That one misses. Oh, lots of drama in this game so far.
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be surprised if it comes down to the final buzzer.
To the inside. Oh, nice shot by Bryant. Bryant's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. The Celtics making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He isn't liking what he's seeing out there on the perimeter, saying to his guys, defensively, we're too lax, and they're getting any 3 they want. And offensively, the ball movement, it isn't crisp, which is why we're not getting many opportunities from outside. I want to see improvement on both ends.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's Baylor. Bryant outside. 4-3. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Got a piece of it. Now here's Bryant. Pass to Robertson. Bryant outside. Here's Nowitzki. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Robertson. Boston pulls it in.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's O'Neal. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Dwight Howard picks one up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
First free throw is good. And that narrows the lead down to just 3. Both shots good from the strike.
Yeah, they desperately needed those free throws, and he delivered. It's down to a 1-possession game.
Here's Bryant driving in. Boston pulls it in. O'Neal's got 9 rebounds now. Here's Wilkins, guarded by Howard. The score now all even.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Shot from inside. That shot missing. Pass to Havlicek. Here's Garnett. 56 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. O'Neal, and he sinks it.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. "52 seconds left in the 4th. And he drives in. "40 seconds left in the 4th. Bryant, right side. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And an intentional foul right there. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And the second of 2 is good. And that puts him up 5. 30 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
It needs to be a quick shot, then a quick foul.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. And we've got 28 seconds left in the 4th. And so they foul intentionally. He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Taking full advantage of his opportunities at the line to extend their lead.
Here's Nowitzki. And again, unable to change momentum here. Here's Stockton. So we see Boston get the win here. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have 2 choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. It's the Chicago Bulls taking on the San Antonio Spurs. So with Peyton on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. We've got Davis. Nash out there with Allen. Then it's James. And it's Eaton in at the 5, roaming the paint. And it's Davis with the ball for Chicago. Pass to Nash. LeBron James on the wing, covered by Anthony. And here is Davis. Shot clock at 5. Allen for 3. And Tatum pulls it down. Mullen with the ball. Chamberlain kicks to Mullen. No problems knocking that one down. Mullen's got the first points up on the board for San Antonio.
And love watching Mullen shoot the ball. A terrific scorer, especially from the mid-range.
Back to Nash. Allen outside. Shoots the 3. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist.
And this is Allen's game. One of the quickest releases we've ever seen. Amazing shooting off that pass.
Oh, trying for it. Outside Tatum. Chamberlain with a screen on Davis. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Bangs home the trifecta.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Davis with the bucket.
The size and skill combination really puts pressure on the D. Davis so good at using it to his advantage.
Outside Tatum. Outside Anthony from past the arc. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Allen outside. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. The 3 from LeBron. San Antonio with the rebound. I want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
So timeout called here, the first for Chicago. Here's Eaton. Outside, James. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Outside Tatum. Over Davis. Tatum's shot is off. Bulls trail by 4. Now here's LeBron. Loads it up for Davis. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Chamberlain. Anthony on the wing. The 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Melo not afraid to pull the trigger from deep, that time from 3.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, I caught up with Greg Popovich. He told me, now that team goes as Anthony Davis goes. When AD is feeling good and he's in rhythm, everything clicks. Coach said we'll need a team effort at both ends. Our communication has to be excellent, and even then, we're not going to completely stop him. Guys?
All right, David, thanks.
A fluid, talented scorer with length. Tatum is hard to defend because of that versatility.
And he knocks down the first one. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. He doesn't get the second one. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. Trailing here by 8. James dishes to Peyton. Outside for Kidd. Just 5 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. Good on the three-point shot.
Oh, the concentration from Kidd at the arc, a big part of how he stays consistent from there.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants to talk to his guys. A different look now for San Antonio. Richmond, he's checked in for Anthony. Booker comes in for Mullen. And Parker subbed in for Carter. Now here's Tatum. He has 7. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Jokic passes to Payton. High post try. Kidd, no good.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Booker, no good. Bulls trail by 5. Shaves the pass to Payton. Pass to Kidd. Jokic with a screen on Booker. Kidd, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Parker kicks to Booker. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Jokic. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Payton outside. Inside, Jokic. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Spurs lead by 5. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
So with Nash sitting on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. Allen out there with Gary Payton. Then it's Anthony Davis, and it's Nikola Jokic, and it's James in at the small forward.
And that's a deep make from Booker. From the jump, he's been a 20-point-per-game scorer in this league. So impressive.
Allen dishes to Davis. Richmond against James. The tray. Robert Parrish comes up with the rebound. Richmond kicks to Parker. Booker looking around. Parker against Payton. Parker passes to Malone. From deep three-point land, Parker's shot is off. Bulls trail by 8. Outside, Payton. Pass to Davis. Here's Allen. Back to Davis. Payton passes to Jokic. Second chance shot. Jokic gets it done right in front, in close.
The marriage of a big man and touch. There it was from Jokic.
Richmond, the pass to Parrish. Now here's Parker. Richmond for 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Steve Nash, he's checked in for Payton. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Allen outside. Right side Davis. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. Shoots over Parrish. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. 6 points for Jokic.
Such a sweet touch there from Jokic.
Richmond outside. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. LeBron passes to Nash. And here's Jokic. No good with the triple. Nash against Richmond. 2 points. That one goes. Richmond's got the lead up to 9 now for San Antonio.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, the NBA has split its draft into 2 days. The league's executive VP and head of operations, Joe Dumars, says rosters have expanded and we're seeing a larger influx in talent, a lot of times from the second round. And this format will do justice to those slept-on players. Kevin?
Yeah, good stuff, D.A. Some Hall of Famers from that second round, for sure. That's a 2 from Parker. Chicago grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Booker against Nash. Back to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Davis, the pass to Allen. Over Parrish. Nash against Parker. Nash's shot is in.
Yeah, you got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
Spurs leading by 7. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. And the Bulls making a change here. Here is Carter. He has yet to score. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. 1:51 left in the first half. Clock at 6. 3-pointer. Out to Anthony. Launches a 3. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
Pass to Shaves. And here's Jokic. Guarded by Chamberlain. Chamberlain against Jokic. Chamberlain with the block. And Tatum with a clear path to the hoop.
How about the speed with which Tatum gets down the court? Awesome at reading the defense and then exploiting the opportunity in the open floor.
Kidd passes to James. Jokic with his screen on Anthony. And a wide open look for James. And he's good on the 3-ball. LeBron's got 5 points so far. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Outside Anthony. There's 38 seconds left now here in the second. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And Melo can play big down there in the paint, so using his size that time to draw the contact.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Anthony.
And Melo's still bringing the passion to the floor. No matter what's going on around, he's still going to be a gamer.
Peyton, he's checked in for the Bulls. And Anthony drops them both.
Well, you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Peyton passes to Kidd. And it's off from 3-point range.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
They grab their own miss. Pass to Carter. Another shot. Back to Tatum. Deep two from Anthony. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Anthony's got the lead up to 13 now for San Antonio. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and we've finished one half of basketball. Spurs out in front. They lead by 13. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Welcome.
You know, on the boards, they've been ferocious. They've been intimidating. Reminds me of watching Big Fella out there.
You know they're going to have...
And moving on, let's take a peek at how the East is shaping up here in the midseason.
Well, right now for the Spurs, I had them as a top team before the season, and now...
And that about wraps it.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Carmelo Anthony really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
So with Parker on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Chamberlain is out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Anthony. And there's Carter. And it's Mullen in at the 2. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession. Bulls trail by 13. Allen right side. That one no good. Some solid defense from Chamberlain. Mullen kicks to Anthony. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. That one on Davis.
Just get a feeling like Melo has brought some extra energy to this one. This guy eats, drinks, and breathes basketball, but he's at it here tonight.
That free throw good from Anthony. And he sinks the second. And he makes all 3. Bulls trail by 16. Outside, James. To the inside. And slam dunk by Allen.
Well, point forward, point guard, point center. I don't care really where he is. LeBron James just ahead of the curve.
Outside, Tatum. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Anthony's shot is off.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Pass to Eaton. Over in the corner, Allen. And they recover it. Nash outside. Allen outside. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Monday, they'll take on Chris Middleton and the Washington Wizards. And then on Wednesday, it'll be the Phoenix Suns coming into town.
And for the matchup with the Celtics, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
Outside Tatum. Lets it go with a 3. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Tatum's got 12 points in the game.
I mean, how do you guard that? Tatum's range is off the charts.
Chicago calls timeout. is Davis. Pass to Eaton. Here's Nash. Here's the screen. Just 5 on the clock. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Three on the clock. LeBron, that's a two-pointer.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Tatum makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Nash outside. Davis with a screen on Carter. Nash with no one around. Buries the long-range jumper. Nash has got his second bucket of the night.
This is Nash's bread and butter, his decision-making in the pick and roll. Masterful.
Anthony looking it over. Floats one. Eaton grabs the miss.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Kicks it out to James. Chamberlain with the block. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Jokic is checked in. And the rejection by Parrish. And it's Parker in the corner. 17-foot shot on the way. And the shot is good. Parker's got his first points of the night.
And when Parker gets his legs under him from that mid-range area, he is incredibly accurate.
Wasted no time on that one.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Parker kicks to Richmond. .152 left to play in the third. It doesn't go for him. LeBron with some nice D. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Chicago. 15-point game. Nash with the screen for Davis. Pass to LeBron. Misses the three.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Booker outside. Malone finds Parker. Outside for Richmond. The three-pointer off the mark.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Back to Davis. Here's James. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Robert Parrish picks one up there.
So hard to contain LeBron. He's explosive and clever and unpredictable. It's kind of a nightmare for any defense.
And the first one drops. He's perfect from the line this time.
You know, just thinking about it, every year the physical and mental toughness of LeBron just gets more and more impressive, maintaining his spot at the top of his game.
Nobody near Parker gets the three-pointer to fall. Parker's got 5 points now this quarter.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Parrish against Jokic. Looking to end his cold spell. The putback. Rebounded by the Spurs. Parrish has got 4 rebounds now tonight. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Richmond against James. And the rejection by James.
Big-time swat, LeBron James making his presence felt.
Allen passes to Shea. Fires the three. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's San Antonio with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And it's been their... And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Greg Popovich.
The way we keep a lead is to keep making stops, gang rebound.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Peyton on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. They got Nash. Davis is out there with Jokic. Then there's Allen. And it's LeBron in at the small forward. It's stolen by Allen. There's the triple. Rebound by Parker.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. Malone, the bounce pass. Parker kicks to Booker. Pass to Richmond. Launches it.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead. Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Kicks it out to LeBron. And they double up James. Richmond with the defensive effort. San Antonio leading by 16. Parker passes to Richmond. Ball's knocked loose. 6 on the shot clock. San Antonio again turning it over. Bulls trail by 16. The Bulls call timeout.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chance points.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. LeBron kicks it over to Nash. On the wing, Davis. There's the lob, and LeBron flies through the air.
Yeah, LeBron on the alley-oop. Great getting loose on the backside, and what a pass.
Pass to Tatum. And here's Anthony from the arc. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's James. Chamberlain with the block. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Jokic. And he banks in the layup.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Outside Mullen. Pass to Chamberlain. And here's Anthony from the arc. Rebound by the Bulls.
And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime.
James looking it over. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Every team eventually goes through a coaching change, Brent, and how jarring is that when it happens, for instance, in midseason?
Well, Kevin, it can be pretty devastating for some teams, but for other teams, that change could be refreshing. And a lot of times, if the coach has had a longer tenure with the team, you can feel like a fish out of water with a new voice coming in.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer. Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Allen for three. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Nash has got 3 assists tonight.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Outside Tatum. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Bulls. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Nash's shot is off.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Mullen tries again, and it's good off the glass. And the Spurs lead by 12.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Nash, the pass to Jokic. Shoots over Chamberlain, and Jokic with the basket on the assist by Nash. Nash has got 4 assists in the game. Spurs leading by 10. Carter outside. Here's Chamberlain, and it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length, no way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
The Bulls call timeout. The Bulls making a switch here. Payton's checked in. Jokic high post. Carter against Payton. Jokic kicks to Payton. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Payton's got it back down to single digits for Chicago.
The shot from Payton right now, so pure. Even without a lot of time to get set, he's able to make that one look so smooth.
And here's Anthony from the arc. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Jokic passes to Payton. 5 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Anthony. San Antonio leading by 12. Pass to Carter. 1:07 left in the game. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
They maintain focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
Yeah, the cool thing is that they look like they're having a blast out there. Everyone on the same page, contributions across the board.
And here's Davis for 3. Chamberlain with the rebound. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Fires for 3. He can't get that one. Now the Bulls with it. Down by 15. And it's Davis missing. 27 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Carter. There's the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.